I've got us here at the bottom portion of this tapestry, and I said something concerning how the symbolism and those symbolized with Osiris Orion, a type of sun god, like the progeny of their type of sun god, the descendancy of their type of sons of God, was being symbolized as being sealed below somewhere. And then I'm telling you that the same symbolism is taking place above. And just to quickly kind of explain how that understanding comes into play, as I was even describing this as symbolism for the pyramid complex of the Giza necropolis, city of the dead. It is my understanding, and then using Ezekiel chapter 19 as at least a scriptural basis for it, this thought pattern here, that the Giza complex, the pyramids themselves, marked out in the geometry in the form of the bands of Orion, are giving us a clue to something that is being held in that location. And I've talked about this before. So just quoting Ezekiel 19, it describes, this mother Israel, and it asks the question, who is thy mother? A lioness. And then it says, she took a lion's whelp, and she taught him how to hunt, and then she took this other lion after that had failed and he was like sealed away somewhere, and then taught him how to hunt again. So we see at least two generational descendancies of symbolized ancient mighty ones using the symbolism of a lion have been taught to be the hunters of men, just as it would quote in Ezekiel 19 that they were taught to hunt men. And we're going to make these connections and these symbolisms once again with the moon, once again with the connection with Hezekiah and this Assyrian business of this oppressive army. And we're going to get back into that connection and looking deeper into that. We just need to see that the story is being told the same way in other places as well. Other ancient cultures here in China is also remembering the exact same event features, the exact same residual memory of this event, and recording it almost in the same way. But the correct interpretation of the symbols, as I would see them from ancient times, is that the people were more aware of the deceptive nature of this crossing, and they weren't more or less promoting it. They were giving the symbols that were marking it as a negative thing. And that's what I think that we would see here, that this is more a type of accurate historical understanding of it, even as we see it being depicted as a dead woman that's being beckoned up to this location from which her supposed ancestry is hailing from. But it depicts her as a journey of the dead. And supposedly these people are thinking they're going to be living in immortality. Well, that would be under great opposition of thoughts there, would it not? So somebody is tempting people using the basis of the misunderstanding of ancient history and the stories involved with it, the iconography, the archaeology, the anthropology, the genetics. They've created a dogma, they've created a tradition, they've institutionalized, they've crystallized, and they've traditionalized the knowledge in such a way where they've prepared it for this generation of people to accept and see this location as a place they might want to go to escape a calamity of some sort of destruction that's coming, that then these very men themselves seek to plan and destroy these people that they are making think that they're bringing to a special high place for safety. And then the Bible itself and the prophets and even Jesus Christ has warned about it, broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. I'll be back.